yes, even kayakers.
Solo kayaker Bettina Pereira had the most extraordinary encounter with one great white. She and her family are real avid sailors and anglers. They take their boat out whenever they can. In June 2008, they left their home in Huntington Beach, California, and drove to Catalina Island for a fishing tournament.
We love the ocean, and when we're heading towards Catalina, we get to see a lot of marine life. There's a lot of sea lions and seals hanging out. Sometimes you'll see schools of dolphins. We get to see whales, too.
As soon as the Pereiras arrived, they set up their lines.
Me, my kids, our focus was to catch as many fish and the biggest fish possible to win the tournament.
We were trying to get white sea bass, and it was kind of slow still, so I decided I was going to go kayaking.
Have fun. Good luck with the fishing.
My mom likes kayak a lot because she gets away from the boat and all the gas fishing.
I love being out in nature. It's just so beautiful being out in the ocean, plus it's great exercise.
Competition was fierce that day, with several boats on the water. So to up his chances, Andrew poured chopped fish bait called chump into the water to try and bring the fish in. But it wasn't just the other fishermen the Pereiras were up against. How many teeth does a great white shark lose in a lifetime? Is it A, 10,000, B, 30,000, or C, 100,000?
Haunted returns. New day, new time, starting Friday, January 15th at 10, only on Animal Planet.
John Mapes is 42. More lose in a lifetime.
Some sharks will replace as many as 30,000 teeth in a lifetime.
Bettina Pereira was paddling her kayak off Catalina Island, California, when she was struck with significant force.
I felt the very strong impact in the back of my kayak, and I was thinking, oh, how silly, who could, not see me and hit the kayak? I thought maybe a dinghy, a smaller boat. Turning around to see what's going on, I see this huge mass under me, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a whale. But all of a sudden, I seen his dorsal fin. This is no whale. This was a huge shark.
But the shark didn't go away.
As he was under me, he tossed me up in the air with the kayak.
Joseph Saria, on a nearby boat, saw everything.
I seen her get thrown approximately about 10 feet out of the water. I know it was a shark. You could just see like a bullet coming out of the water.
But astonishingly, Bettina didn't land in the sea.
By a miracle, I just land standing up on top of the shark, ankle deep in water.
It looked like she was really walking on top of the water.
The shark started heading out to sea with Bettina on its back.
The first split instinct that went through my mind was to try to get to her.
But Andrew's big boat was anchored in deep water, too deep to move quickly.
My thoughts were just put it in gear, full throttle it, break the anchor off the boat, rip the bow pulpit off, whatever it took to get to her.
I just turn around and see one of my options. I saw a boat.
Joseph Saria was on his way. So Bettina decided to jump off the shark's back and swim to safety.
I could feel his tail hitting my right foot. It hit me 3 times. And at that point, I just felt it was just like a black hole that swallowed me. I just felt I was going to die. There was no way out for me.
I never seen a lady swim so fast.
She like swam like 100 feet in like 10-20 seconds.
I'm thinking, oh my God, I can't comprehend that I would die that way in front of my own children and my husband. And I asked God, please God, do not let me die in front of them, not like this.
The thing that went through my mind was, yeah, she has been bitten.
It was so scary that I thought when I pulled her out of the boat, half her body was going to be gone. She was shaking so much that when she hugged me to hold on to me, I thought I was going to get shooken off the boat.
It's okay, you're right back. It's okay. They got her. She's on the boat. Bettina!
I heard her scream, I'm okay, I'm okay. And the relief that came through my body was incredible. A million things start going through your mind when you experience something like that. Thinking, now I have to raise my kids without their mother is just, it's terrible. I mean, just the thought. Thankfully it didn't happen, and here we are.
Bettina's shark attack was the first unprovoked attack on Catalina Island in 10 years. So, what happened?
The shark struck from behind, just as they do most of their prey. We can see the initial impact on the stern of the kayak. Right here, the individual teeth are extremely sharp in order to penetrate this very tough fiberglass material. Now, based upon the spacing of these tooth impressions, the distance between them, it is suggested that the shark that attacked her was at least 16 feet in length, which would make the shark this much longer than the kayak.
But why did it attack?
Well, we're uncertain. Possibly investigation. It certainly wasn't predatory. There's nothing that is blue, this length, that's a natural prey for a white shark. The second impact, that probably was when the shark rose to the surface, coming into contact with the kayak, then bolting because it perceived that as possibly a threat. This caused Bettina to be tossed into the air, whereupon she landed on the back of the shark. Something that very few people on this planet can say they've done.
Protected by her kayak, Bettina survived this attack without a scratch. But not everyone is so lucky. In Australia, great whites, it seems, are more likely to mean business. And one